Are you the weird fish guy or gal among your friends? Do your relatives not understand why you even keep fish? Is your significant other fed up with the fish tank? Today we're going to talk about how to make the fish keeping hobby more appealing to those around you and maybe even convert someone to the wet side. If you're new to the Fish Cave, welcome. If you enjoyed today's video and end up learning something, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. First things first, keep a clean tank. Show them how easy it is. When someone's always coming over, or if you live with the person and they always see a dirty tank with tons of algae, they're gonna think, oh man, this is a lot to keep up with, or it's just not pretty to begin with. They're not gonna understand it. They're gonna think that, oh wow, if you can't keep up with it or make it what it's supposed to be, then how could I anyway, or why would I be interested in this? So first things first, keep a clean tank. Do the proper maintenance, make it look pretty. If it looks pretty, you're gonna get comments about it. My advice here is not to rope your significant other into helping you clean the tank as an exercise to work together. No, it's your hobby, you clean the tank, but hey, maybe once they get into the hobby, they'll offer to help you clean it. Get them more involved. If you're just starting out, involve them in the process, involve them in the research process, potentially have them help you pick out some decor, maybe even a plant species or even a fish species. Definitely make sure not to sacrifice, stocking for them. If you're setting up a 10-gallon tank and they're in love with the bala shark, you can't sacrifice, practicality and good fish husbandry for them, but definitely get them involved. If you already have an established tank, potentially name a fish together with that person or have them pick out a name for that fish. That way they have a vested interest now in the aquarium. You can also have them feed the fish tank, but don't forget to remind them not to overfeed or feed when you don't know about it. Make sure they understand proper feeding schedule for a fish tank. I'm curious to know, among your family and friends, is everyone cool with the fish tank? Do they want to get involved? Have some of your family and friends started to keep fish tanks because of you? Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe they aren't ready to get their hands wet yet, but potentially they wouldn't mind checking out a video or two with you. So have them check out some YouTube videos, potentially check out some fish room tours or something you think they'd be interested in, and get them involved that way. And maybe you guys can start following a YouTuber together. This next one right here works like a charm, but you have to be careful because there's definitely some cons and you gotta make sure you have a plan if you're gonna do this. And that's breeding fish. Everyone loves baby fish. Everyone loves a puppy, everyone loves baby guppies, everyone loves tiny shrimp. It is what it is. I don't care if you're a guy or a girl, young or old, it doesn't matter. Baby stuff is it's just cool, it's cute, people are attracted to it. So if you're breeding something, more people are going to be interested in your aquarium and your fish tank. The downside is you can't just breed 1,000 guppies just because you want to get your significant other into the hobby and not have a plan. You can't get a male and a female bristlenose plecos to have cute pleco babies and then only to be left with hundreds of plecos and nothing to do with them. Oh, but now your girlfriend's in the hobby, or your husband or your best friend, he joined the hobby, but now you guys got a ton of guppies and no place to put them. That's a no-go. If you do end up breeding fish, even more so than gaining attention from people around you, it is very rewarding. Just do it responsibly. So this is a tip that comes to me only after losing most of my hair and the remaining bits turning gray and being married for a few years. Not that those are related. Showing interest in their hobby as well, I think is something that younger Lucky Schmuck wouldn't have thought of, and I think it's something that will go a long way in bringing them into the fish keeping hobby. If it's something that you're interested in, may not be interested in, heck, just like you're assuming that they're not interested in fish keeping, but oh my God, you don't know what you're missing, the same could be said about their hobby. You just don't know it yet. Maybe after a little bit of research into their quirky hobby, you fall in love, and that's your next favorite thing. But either way, it can't hurt. And like I said, I think it goes a long way in having them kind of embrace your hobby as well, whether they embrace it full on and start keeping tanks themselves, or just appreciative that you have something, which I'm lucky to have with my wife. She doesn't jump into the hobby or keep any tanks herself, but she helps me name fish. She helps me go and get tanks and move tanks. She loves the babies and the breeding of fish, and I'm very appreciative to have her help me. I hope that you can shed some light on this awesome hobby with the people around you, and maybe even convert someone to the wet side. If you guys want to check out more Fish Cave videos, there's one right there. I'm going to pin a Fish Cave tour down below in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, stay positive and stay passionate.